Hi, my Aquarius and Aquarius rising friends, soundopenforyourchi.com, and we're here today to do your monthly reading, January 2021, with me, my tarot cards, and the Archangel Michael deck. Welcome to January 2021. I hope all of you are doing well as you watch this video. I'm doing all the 12 house spread here on YouTube for all the 12 zodiac signs for free. Once again, I did this in December, and I feel like everyone needs as much information as possible so that we can navigate through these eclipse energies and really the wacky astrology that's gone on that we haven't seen in many hundreds and hundreds of years. So, having said that, if you make sure you check out the career 2021 reading that I did for all the 12 signs, your sign, I'm going to have all the links below in the description box. I also did a love reading and a money reading for all the 12 signs. I'm going to have that for Aquarius in the description box below. If you have not clicked subscribe and the notification bell, please do so. The subscription automatically enters you into a drawing where I pick a lucky YouTube subscriber to win a free email reading with me with the cards of truth, which are amazing, which is why I give one away once a month. And you're going to want to click the notification bell because I announce the winner in one of the weekly videos. So you're going to want to make sure that you check the weeklies out every week to listen for your channel. Okay, first house. We just pulled this in a weekly reading that I have done for the last part of December, that last part week into January. Solar plexus chakra. If you've watched me for some time, this is the panic, phobia, trigger, fear card. Not fun. So right off the bat, the onset of January, you are feeling this way. Unfortunately, what is Archangel Michael's advice here? Prayer will help this situation. Okay, so whenever you feel this panic phobia coming on, pray for it and wait for the answer. Pray for it and then do something else that's going to take your mind off of it. We're going to talk about detaching from the situation in just a few minutes because you guys pulled that card too. Okay, second house, this rules your money and your stuff. You are going to receive intuition. We also pulled this card this week in the weekly YouTube reading. There must be a lot of Aquarians, AQUA's watching me in this weekly here. Anyway, you're going to get a message either in your dreams, nighttime sleep, or it could come in the form of a daydream. Sometimes it comes in the form of thoughts that are dropped into your mind about your money, how to make more money, how to save your money, how to spend more wisely. Could be how to invest. It also could have to do with a item that you possess, like a household item that you buy and restore and sell or something like that. You could be getting a message like this. So make sure you're writing it down and you're paying attention to what this message really is, because it's trying, you are being given this guidance to help you. Okay? Now, you did pull an interesting message in your second house. Romance angels are helping you here. So the help could come from, additional help could come from the form of a partner or some sort of romantic relationship. I do see some sort of action going on here in your 5th and 7th house, especially for those of you that are single Aquarius people. So we'll look forward to that in just a few minutes. 3rd house, your brother, sister, anyone that you would consider a brother, sister, sacral chakra. You have a sibling who is in lack mode. So they are thinking to themselves, or maybe they're saying it, they want this, 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 and this. In other words, they are not grateful for what they have, and they're trying to keep up with the Joneses, and they are actually pushing what they want away from them rather than drawing it in with gratitude. Whenever I see this card, I always tell people, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude gets rid of this and helps open up the heart chakra to receive that which they've asked for, that which they've prayed for. What is Archangel Michael's advice for guidance here with your sibling? Be gentle with yourself. So they could be feeling guilty over something they have just done. Perhaps they have spent too much money on the holidays for gifts, and now they are trying to deal with that. However, there is a message about take some time out, relax. Don't beat yourself up over this. Take this as a learning lesson and move forward. Okay? You may have to be the person that delivers that message to them. Fourth house, triumph. Okay, so this is like the action card. This is relates to where you live. You could be taking swift action with your house. Perhaps you're trying to get it in order to sell, or you're trying to get some things going for some sort of renovation. Or maybe you're in the process of moving people out of your home or moving someone else in your home or some other form of home organization. This is action. This is the Action Jackson card. There's definitely a lot of action going on in or around your home this month. For those of you where you're not having action around your home, this could be speaking about your father. Your father could be in this mode right now of working very hard, either around his home or just in his life in general. Now, it appears that there is some sort of decision that's going to be made, either with regard to your home or your father's about to make a decision. However, you have some time. There is some time here that says the message is, you don't have to make any rash decisions here. Take your time before making this decision. There might actually have to be something else that takes place first before you have enough information to decide. Now, here's where it gets exciting for the single Aquarians, the single Aquas. This is the swinging from the chandelier card. This could definitely mean that you meet a new partner or that you're in a partnership with someone who lights your fire, if you know what I mean. For those of you who are already partnered, this card could indicate that you meet a new friend and that the two of you are passionate together about a certain project that you have paired up in. Or this does rule your social circle, so it could be a friend that you already know that you're doing something with that's brand new and that you love. Regardless, the message from Archangel Michael is that you are protected and you are guarded. So have fun here with whatever this is. This is a beautiful message. I love it. Let yourself experience whatever fun there is to experience here. Okay, this is a great message too, but there needs to be action in this instance also. It's not as hard as you think. Sixth house rules work and health. This card suggests it's not time to bite your tongue, it's time to speak your truth. Now, I could hear the Aquarians going, oh, do I have to? Yes, you have to. And why do you have to? And especially in January. Because if you don't, you're going to throw yourself off the path. And the message here is to keep your eyes on the targeted intention. And speaking your truth does that now. Keep your eye on the prize. And for some of you, this is going to be speaking affirmations of what you intend to happen here. If some of you are working on manifesting a new job or something like that, or manifesting a new state of better health, and you are speaking health into your life, into your body, do you see what I mean? You can tell that I'm pleased with that. Not only the message, but just that topic in general. I've seen so many people do that in the past, and I've even done it myself. And it's pretty magical, honestly. Okay, seventh house, firm foundations. This is your partnerships. It's your primary partnership. For those of you that aren't in a partnership, but you're in a business partnership or you want to be, then this is your seventh house. Firm foundations is you have laid the groundwork, you have done the groundwork for what comes next. You are feeling like you're in a very good position to get what you want here. Now, for those of you that are working on manifesting a partnership, or if you are working on some sort of way to better your current partnership, maybe it's couples therapy or something like that. Nothing wrong here, but you do need to detach from the outcome. Detaching from the situation and detaching from the outcome is actually the key to manifestation. And you say to yourself, well, Sandra, how do I do that? It's real simple. You focus on something else. I know it sounds like cliche, right? But it's really not. Go back to we pulled the sense of humor card coming up. I was just going to say that. Go back to your humorous videos that you guys like to watch, whether it's on YouTube or Netflix or something like that. 8th house, crown chakra. Now here's where we get psychic guidance and information that comes in the thoughts that are dropped into your mind. Usually there are blocks of thoughts, so it's, multiple sentences. It's not just one or two words. And this is something that needs to be done. The 8th house is the house of Scorpio. It rules contracts, taxes, death, legal matters, and the source of your significant other's income, if you guys have that. Pay attention to the messages that you are getting. This could, for some of you, if you deal with contracts, this could be a message of, I need to reach out to so-and-so and network with them. And maybe you've never reached out to this person before. Maybe this is brand new. Okay, so there's innocence here. So if we're talking about because this rules intimacy, the 8th house rules intimacy, and you are questioning a partner, they're reminding you of this person's innocence. Okay? So don't second guess this person. There really is like a childlike innocence about them. If you're dealing with someone in a contract situation, I feel like they are legitimate. Okay? Very good message. All right, moving on. The 9th house rules school and travel. So mental conflict says you are confused. You are either there's too much information or someone out there is throwing you mixed signals. They're doing one thing but doing another. Saying one thing but doing another. Now, we've got some energy healing work message here from Archangel Michael. So there might, you might need an energy healing tune-up for those of you that do that regular. And what I mean by do that is not physically do that yourself, but for those of you that have an energy worker already. If you don't have an energy worker, I would not recommend just finding someone on the internet. You have to know the person, or you have to have a good recommendation from someone that you know. That's going to clear up this mental fog. Okay? And I can actually do that too, if you need that done. Reach out to me. My email address will be in the description box below. 10th house. So 10th house rules your career, also rules your mother. Awareness says that you've already been given this information, that you know what you need to do here regarding your career, or your mother has been given some information, but she hasn't actually executed this plan yet. I feel like I've delivered this message to the AQUAs more than the other signs in the 12 months that I've read for you guys here on YouTube. You can tell me whether or not that's the case. Here we go with the sense of humor card. It's time to laugh at yourself, but then when you're done laughing, then it's time to get to work. Okay, 11th house, children, son, daughter, or for those of you that don't have children, this is talking about a close friend of yours. Conflict and defeat says walk away from an argument. Your child or your best friend may have to walk away from an argument because the person that they're arguing with is not making any sense. They're in their ego. When a person is in their ego, they cannot hear the logic coming out of your child's mouth. Now, this could definitely be you having a fight with your child and your child is not listening. How often does that happen? This could be a fight that your best friend is having with someone else and they need to walk away. I think you get the point here. What's great about it is it looks like there's already been divine intervention and someone has already asked or prayed that the situation is resolved, because it is resolved. But what they're experiencing here is the residual effect of what has happened in the recent past, and the rest just needs to clear out, and it will very quickly, which is great. 12th house, the future card. So what shows up in the 12th house usually happens 3 months from now. Look for it in April. Recognition and reward says pat yourself on the back for a job well done. There's also a little extra money coming for you in April. Usually like it's a little surprise bonus or it's a surprise check from a relative that you weren't expecting. It's not a huge amount. It's not going to make you rich or anything typically, but it's enough to pay a little bill for that month. Now, you might be in fear though, still here in April, or something happens again in April or the early spring that sets you on this path of fear. But Archangel Michael is reminding you to let go of that fear. I just did a video right before I recorded this video, the weekly collective reading beginning December 28th through January 3rd. And the message was all about confronting your fears. Once you confront your fears, they simply disappear. I don't know how else to describe it or explain it if you haven't actually done that yet. But as I've said many times on these videos and in my private sessions with clients, I have cleared things from people that most people who actually do clearings won't touch with a 20-foot pole. So if there's anyone that has gotten over fear like that, it's me. And you can do it too, I promise you. You're just doing it in your everyday life. You're not doing it because you're clearing scary shit from people. Thank you so much for watching, Aquas. If this has helped you, please share it with you and tag your Aqua friends. It will help them navigate through these incredibly intense and freaky energies that all of us are going through right now at some level. Many blessings to all of you in 2021 and always.